Caitlyn Jenner scrambling to sell off assets to pay massive debts from Diddy's gambling addiction. Well, it looks like the Kardashian-Jenner family is in hot water once again. This time it's Caitlyn Jenner who's struggling to stay afloat as reports surface of her having to sell off a significant portion of her assets to pay down a mountain of debt. The root of Caitlyn's financial troubles. Apparently it all leads back to her close friend and former business partner Diddy Combs. According to inside sources, Caitlyn got entangled in Diddy's dangerous gambling addiction and is now facing the consequences. So what exactly happened and how bad is the fallout for Caitlyn? In this exclusive YouTube article, we'll dive deep into the shocking details. Make sure to stick around until the end, where I'll share how you can stay up to date on this scandalous story by subscribing to our channel. It all started a few years back when Caitlyn and Diddy decided to go into business. Together they launched a new media company focused on LGBTQ+ issues and stories. On the surface it seemed like a match made in heaven. Caitlyn's fame and influence in the community combined with Diddy's business savvy and industry connections. However, the partnership quickly took a dark turn. Insiders claim that Diddy's notorious gambling problem started spiraling out of control and he began sinking huge sums of the company's investment capital into high-stakes casino games and sports betting rather than cut ties and walk away. Caitlyn apparently felt obligated to cover Diddy's losses to keep the business afloat. After all, she had put her own reputation on the line by partnering with him. So she started dipping into her personal savings and liquidating assets to pay off Diddy's debts. At first, it was manageable. Caitlyn could cover the occasional big loss without too much trouble. But as Diddy's gambling addiction intensified, so did the financial toll. Soon Caitlyn found herself having to sell off valuable real estate stocks and even some of her Olympic medals and other memorabilia to keep up. At the same time, the media company was struggling and Caitlyn was forced to pour even more of her own money into it to prevent it from collapsing completely. At one point, industry insiders estimate she had sunk well over $50 million of her personal fortune into propping up the failing business. At this point, Caitlyn's net worth has taken an absolutely massive hit. Once estimated to be worth over $100 million, she's now reportedly down to her last $30 million. And that's only if she can successfully liquidate the rest of her assets in time. At 74 years old, this has to be an incredibly stressful and demoralizing situation for Caitlyn. She's worked hard her entire life to build up her wealth and success, only to see it all crumble due to the reckless actions of her former business partner. At this rate, Caitlyn may have no choice but to sell her iconic Malibu mansion as well as much of her investment portfolio in order to pay off the mountain of debt she's accumulated. It's a humbling fall from grace for someone who was once one of the richest and most famous members of the Kardashian-Jenner clan. The big question now is what's next for Caitlyn. Will she be able to recover from this financial disaster, or is this the beginning of the end for her? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. This is a cautionary tale about the dangers of getting involved in high-stakes gambling, even if it's with a close friend or trusted business partner. So make sure to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for all the latest updates on Caitlyn's financial saga. Who knows what other shocking revelations might come to light in the weeks and months ahead? Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe